What up, it's your boy Dvrth back at it again with another video, and today we're here with, I was about to say Hunter x Hunter. Fuck, I watched way too much Hunter x Hunter. Erased episode 3. Last episode, we were introduced to, I still don't know her name, I'm so sorry. I think her name's Hanzaki. Met up at towards the end of the episode, we met up at the park with her where we last saw her, where Satoru last saw her before she was found dead. Learned a little bit about Hanzaki with the abuse at home, or at least not even alleged. There's abuse at home, dog. Abuse at home, all this other stuff. Like I said, the episode ended with Hanzaki and Satoru at the park. Hanzaki walked away, and Satoru was like, yo, this is the last time I ever saw her. Let me fix that. So, we'll see where that goes. If you haven't already, subscribe, like, comment, all the other stuff. If you're just a lurker, I appreciate you too. If you have any requests, whether it be more erased or something totally different, the best place to send that in. As always, my social media links going to be in the description below. We also have Patreon. Oh, fuck, I always forget that. If Patreon, if you want these episodes early, we have Discord if you want to talk more erased or anything else that we're watching on the channel. So, with all that being said, let's get our headphones. Make sure they're on. The bitches is on. And let's just get into it. This music going kind of crazy. Let me turn that up. Hey, that's... Okay. It sounds weird, but follow her. Also, this OP is kind of a slapper. I ain't about to lie. Then again, let's be real. Asian Kung Fu generation, I've always suck at saying their name, but them niggas go fucking crazy. Like those are the OGs. Let's just be real. And said, not the bitches again. Alright, now you may be in a child's body, but I need you to give it 100%. Dust him! Dust him! Let's go! Dust him! Okay. Okay. I mean, I don't think anybody would notice that you're a 29-year-old in a 10-year-old's body. Outside of Kenya. Kenya probably already knows. Ah, he gave up on that bitch. Ah, he knows that he pulled back. It's tough. Shut up. No. So, that's tough. I already said I don't trust the teacher because of dog. Like that essay. Why would you let that slide? Okay. Oh, it's Yuki. So we know for a fact he's not the killer. Okay. We don't really know a lot about Yuki, do we? Like for real. I mean, he does seem like a great person.
ひなずきかよって知ってる？
かよちゃん知ってるよ。
あっさり。
いつも一人で公園にいる子でしょ。
してたぞ。
先に食べてていいよ。
夜ご飯早くない？
朝早いからね。父さんの仕出し弁当屋で4時間バイトしてるんだ。
Oh, he has.
昼まで。
Oh, he has way too much. Yeah, he doesn't have time. Well, I mean, if you want to kill people, you gonna make time. But I just don't think that he has time to kill people.
ペーパークラフトの大会の特集があってね。
Alright, I mean, he's a normal.
人からのもらい物で。
He's a normal guy.
僕なんとも思ってないから。
サトルくん、なんだか大人っぽくなったね。
そうかな。
Even he noticed. Death row. That is. Oh shit. Oh shit. Is this whose house is it? Ooh, fuck.
こんなとこにいたら来ないで。
Oh, fuck no.
あら、どうしたのかよ。
You bitch!
入っちゃって。
Oh, beat. I beat the shit out you, dog. He a better person than me, I swear to God. He a better person than me, I swear to God. I would have been the killer at that point. Oh, you motherfucker. Oh, you motherfucker. I'm about to say, you fail. Motherfucker. I didn't expect to be angry. I didn't expect to be angry this episode. I didn't. I thought that I was about to be maybe sad at the most, but anger, pure rage, that's not something that I expected to feel. Oh, that slippery when wet bitch. Nigga, I would. The Lord would have been called. The Avengers. Yeah, okay. I get that, but like. Fuck, man. I don't know, man. Like it's a fair reason not to pursue it any further, but like, but at this Nick, nah, couldn't be me. Huh? What the fuck? What the fuck? Listen here, pigtail bitch. Oh, you motherfuckers, you. Oh, you talking like you framed her. You motherfuckers. Oh, I thought he was about to beat her shit. Cry. Exactly. Listen to my dog Kenya. He's wearing a turtleneck. This episode's hard. I ain't about to lie. This is a hard episode.
さっきはありがとう。いや、あいつの言い分ひでえからさ。見に行かない？今日これから。何を？クリスマスツリー。
Oh,
バカなの？
are you stupid? I mean, but this would be a nice.
軍手だけど山の上だから寒いんだ。この辺でよくスキーとかボブスレーで遊んだんだ。
God damn. The farthest way for 10-year-olds to walk, though.
キツネとか見たよ。
Oh, sick.
すげえ。
足元を回るキタキツネのことは覚えていた。18
Do
年前
you?
は一人で見
I was about to say, do you remember
もらえなかった。
people are experiencing it alone, or that's sweet. That's what's up. That's what's up.
今日はついてる。雲が晴れてきた。
Damn, that's beautiful, actually. Oh my god, this anime is gorgeous. I mean, like I said, sometimes this anime is absolutely gorgeous. I mean, most times the anime is pretty gorgeous, but damn.
夏になったらまた見に来よう。このクリスマスツリー。
Oh, she's my motherfucker. Oh, you better make sure she doesn't die. You better make sure she doesn't die. What? What the fuck? What the fuck? Not my dog Kenya. Not my dog Bro, please. Not my dog Kenya. Not my dog Kenya. Not, bro. Come on. Not my dog Kenya. Nope. Not my dog Kenya. He is not evil, bro. Stop playing. Stop playing. I do not believe that my dog Kenya is evil. First of all, he's 10. Second of all, that's a great guy. You're not about to tell me that that guy is evil. You are not about to tell me that that guy is evil. Ain't no way in that is my one guarantee in this entire show. Is that my dog Kenya is not evil. And if he is, I'm hanging myself. Ain't no way that the goat ya. No, I don't believe that. I don't care. That's a red herring. I don't care what anybody says. I don't care what that scene says. I don't care what the dark shadows under his hair and eyes say. That is a red herring. My dog Kenya is a goat, and there's nothing you can say about that. He's not evil. Okay, no way. No, my dog's not evil, bro. I don't believe that. I don't believe that. Okay, so now that we got that out the way, because I'm not even about to dignify that with a response. A discussion, because my dog Kenya's not evil. All right, no way. No, he wears a turtleneck. He got a turtleneck on. You know people that wear turtlenecks? Steve Jobs. Ooh, fuck. I was definitely about to say Bill Cosby. Oh, my dog Kenya's not evil. Okay. Point that end of discussion. All right, so this was an episode that I was not expecting to be so angry while watching. I thought at most I would be sad, and I was sad for her, but at most I thought I'd be sad. I didn't think I'd be angry, but we'll get to that, right? I think in the beginning of this episode we got a couple things, right? We talked about the whole we went through the whole like race thing, and him being like, yo, should I actually win this race? Should I, hold back, blah blah blah, all this other shit. And he ends up holding back, where right before he says that he tells Hinazuki that he will go as fast as he possibly can. She asks, are you gonna win? He says, I'll go as fast as I can. That was not as fast as he could, right? Like, he obviously held back. I think that's why Hamada, or whatever his name was angry, because he was like, it's like, I hate jerks like you know. And Hamada doesn't seem like he does it for he doesn't do it for the girls, or for the notoriety or anything like that. I think he just likes either the competition, or that's just something that he enjoys. So for somebody to go up against him or race him and actually have a chance of winning and hold back and give him a false W. Yeah, somebody who genuinely enjoys competition, the way that he seems like he does, and he does later on in the future. Yeah, he's not gonna like somebody that does that. He's gonna be like, bro, if you were gonna beat me, beat me. You know what I'm saying? And it sucks doubly as much because he lied to Hinazuki by saying, yeah, bro, I'll go as fast as possibly can. All this kind of telling me that in this revival, this very long revival, he should be using this as a second chance more than a way to maybe not more, but he should be using this as a second chance as much as he uses this as a way to stop the killer. Which the show kind of pointed this out early on in the beginning of the revival, that he's enjoying being back in certain aspects. He should be enjoying being a kid again, as weird as that sounds, as strange as that sounds. He should be enjoying being a kid again, as we talked about in one of the I think it was the last discussion, when a lot of people would enjoy or find at least some things enjoyable if they were to randomly just become a kid again, have that second chance. So I think I forget his name, Satoru should be actually giving it his all. Now granted, he doesn't want to be like suspicious or anything, and I think a couple people, I mean maybe not a couple people, but one, Yuki or Jun, whatever name he goes by, he noticed that Satoru was a little bit more mature. And I think, as smart as Kenya is, if he hasn't already figured it out, or at least kind of understands that he's strangely more mature now, if he hasn't figured it out already, or he's kind of like latching onto the idea, he kind of knows as well, right? But on the pay, or on the note of Yuki, they said that he works early, or he works like with his father until like 12 or something like that. I don't remember the hours, but it's like to a point where I doubt he has time to kill. Now granted, when you are a serial killer and we haven't really gotten a motive for the killer, I'm going to guess that he just does it because he's a sick fuck and he's compelled to kill these people. Like that might just be the motive, that he's just compelled to kill these people. You would find a way or some time to kill. It's like, if crackheads find time to do crack, so a killer is going to find time to kill people. But I just don't see, one, like, if I want to metagame it a little bit, we already set up the whole thing of Satoru being like, I know he didn't do it. I know he didn't do it. Now that could be a twist that he actually did do it, but if I were to metagame this a little bit, yeah, I doubt he did. Like Satoru already went through the whole thing of saying that he didn't do it, and hearing him be like, "Yeah, I work for my dad, bro." Like, he doesn't seem like he has time to kill. But also, that brings up the question: how did he get framed for it? Like, maybe that's something that I missed, like in like the first episode or something. But how did he get not framed for it, or maybe not framed for it, but how did those charges get put on him? Like, maybe they just rushed the case and was like, it's got to be this guy. But I'm interested in knowing how he was the one that took the fall for the murders. Now, when it comes to murders, like I said, we don't have a motive other than the killer probably just, like I said, feels compelled to kill, which is I'm gonna assume a lot of serial killers have that in common. So we can't really we can't how do we don't have any leads, you know? That's not a lead. If we don't have like a motive, we don't really have leads outside of the butcher in the first episode was wearing a murder apron, and the teacher is a little weird. He Other than that, we don't really have like now, like I said during the episode, if you just had to, like, from the information that I have now, who's the killer? Probably the teacher. Probably the teacher. Simply because who else is it gonna be unless we get introduced to somebody else? It's not Yuki. I stand by that. Kenya's 10. You know, I mean, once again, it could be a twist that like Kenya is actually so fucking smart that he's a fucking sociopath and finds enjoyment in killing people. Like, yeah, that could be true, but once again, Kenya's 10. I don't believe the red herring that they just threw at us. Third of all, I just don't. I don't know, man. I don't trust the teacher. And maybe it's because the teacher is just the only adult in the sea of child characters that we have. So he would have the most access to these kids that continue to disappear. Like I said, and they are kids that are disappearing. Actually, now I think they are kids that. Why have I not made that? Why have I not made that connection? They're kids that are disappearing. Oh, it's the fucking teacher, bro. What am I saying? Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves. It's episode 3, but it's just kids disappearing. It's just kids disappearing. Hinazuki was the next one that was supposed to disappear or be killed. And the teacher literally said in this episode, "Yeah, I've been, you know, I know a lot about Hinazuki. I've been, you know, researching her for her abuse case. Yeah, yeah, and yeah, that's plausible. But like, my nigga, kids are disappearing, and the only person around kids is the teacher." Make of it what you will. Kids are disappearing, and the only person around kids at the moment in the story is the teacher. That's all I'll say. So but all that aside, we do still need actual leads. We don't know anything about the killer outside he kills kids, and for some reason in the first episode killed his mom. Ooh. Unless the we'll keep that theory for later, because it's a possibility that Kenya, or not Kenya, it's a possibility that Satoru in this revival got found out by the killer, or like the killer found out who Satoru is. Satoru sent the killer to jail or prison or whatever. He got out 18 years. I mean, if you're killing kids, I think you would, maybe he got off good, good behavior or something. I don't know. Okay, that theory out the window for now. But let's talk about the actual like serious shit that happened in this episode outside of like theories and all this other stuff. The abuse of Hinazuki was terrible to watch. I mean, that was hard as fuck to watch, because I guess I like zoned out for a bit or something, but when he was like at the house or whatever, he saw the gloves, like, what whose house are we at? And obviously we're at Hinazuki's house. But I was like, what house are we at, right? Seeing the shed and then opening up to a horrendous sight of a battered and bruised Hinazuki crying to not look. I mean, that's got to be one of the sickest things I've seen. I that was really tough to watch. But it was so real. To hear her like crying to not look at her, and her just crying in not like maybe sadness and stuff, but like crying in like just shame. It was, like I said, I didn't expect to be angry. I didn't expect to be angry this episode, but just seeing that enraged me. And even as we talked about in the last episode, in her like essay or whatever, we talked about how it sounded like a girl that is caged and wants to experience like that kind of freedom that she doesn't get to experience at home. And that's exactly the home, like we knew she was being abused, but that seems like the type of home life that she endures, that her mom beats her and throws her into the shed. In her essay, she describes everything that is the opposite of what she experiences at home. She's on a sunny island. Her mom's not there. She has all the freedom in the world. She can climb trees. There is a freedom in that essay that she does not get to experience at home because her mom beats her and throws her into a shed, and then later that night dunks her shit in cold water so her bruises go away. Like and when you think about all the shit that Hinazuki goes through, and then having to come to school and be bullied because you're poor, it is some sick shit. It is some sick shit to see. And kids, of course, are cruel as fuck. That's obvious. Kids are just cruel. But seeing it, and I do like that the anime one wasn't shy to not just touch on the subject, but to show such a raw moment of all that happening, because it's real. I mean, it happens. Obviously it happens to people and children all the time, unfortunately. But for her to go through all that, and then have Satoru who can in some way counteract all the negativity that she experienced, people calling her poor. Satoru gives her some gloves to wear. The girl bullying her and framing framing the theft on her. Satoru basically stands up for, or not even basically, Satoru stands up for her and gets gets things under control with the help of my dog Kenya. He ain't evil. And on the thing of like her not being being able to experience like a freedom or just having fun, just freedom in general, he takes her to somewhere that she's free to roam, and it's beautiful, you know. He's giving her positive experiences that I'm sure I'm absolutely positive she doesn't get to experience at home. So Satoru is absolutely making a difference, not just in the revival, but in his and her life. As he said, he didn't see her after that. After the meeting in the park, or seeing her in the park, he was alone when the red foxes were running around him. He is actively changing the future, it seems like, and it doesn't seem to have any repercussions just yet. However, I will say I don't rule it out. And we also have to keep in mind that Satoru doesn't exactly remember the day that she disappeared. So just because after that night she was still there doesn't mean that she could have, like, doesn't mean that she can't disappear tomorrow, you know what I'm saying? So just because things are going well right now doesn't mean that it doesn't mean that things couldn't go south pretty fast. So hopefully, I am hoping that we can, Satoru can continue to. I mean, how does a 10-year-old, like, even with a 29-year-old, like a 29-year-old mind, how does a 10-year-old like protect another 10-year-old, right? And we had this conversation before in like in the last discussion. It's going to be kind of difficult, but now is a great time to start getting leads. That's all I'm saying, is that this is still kind of a murder mystery and we haven't got many leads at all. So we need to do something. We need to do something. So this was a good episode. However angry it made me to watch, that mom is a fucking let me tell you something. I would do unspeakable things to that mom and that dad. Fuck him too, or whoever that man was. I would do non-YouTube appropriate shit to both of them. Fuck both of them. Fuck them. Hate them. But great episode. Like I said, hopefully in this next episode we can start getting some leads, some clues, something. Start employing the help of Kenya, because once again, he's not evil. He's not. Shut it. He's not evil. Anybody in why that's watched the show already saying, no, he's actually evil. No, he's not. Shut up. But yeah, let's see what the next episode holds. So if you haven't already, subscribe, like, comment, all the other stuff. If you're just a lurker, I appreciate you too. If you have any requests, whether it be more erased or something totally different, the best place to that in is always my social media. Link's going to be in the description below. And what was I about to say? We have Patreon. God damn it. Why do I always forget the Patreon? We have Patreon if you want these episodes early, and we have Discord if you want to talk more erased. So yeah. That's about it. Let me get my off button ready. And as always, you all stay amazing, stay safe, and take care of yourselves.